everybody, I'm back for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 2, Episode 2 review. Gotta drink water after doing that Mona Sky Young voice, sorry. If you have not liked this video yet, then you need to go ahead and like this fucking video, because you know you're gonna like the video. Like my last video did so well, and I'm so excited, and I'm only 20,000 well, actually I'm 20,000 views away from making a million views. I know, hold your applause. But at the same time, I know this is all due to my subbies who share me and talk about me with their friends and on Twitter and retweet me and just do the most for me. So I know this is really because of y'all. So I want to say thank you very, very much. And also, when I make a million views, I'm going to do a special video. And it's probably going to be either me singing and dancing and acting a fool alone, just that. And then, you know, thanking my subbies. Or it'll be a video where y'all get to ask me whatever y'all want to ask me and I answer. But y'all only going to get to do that if y'all actually email me questions. And nobody has emailed me any questions. Anyway, so let's get on into Love and Hip Hop. Don't Jocelyn look like super duper dude when in that first little intro? Like, bitch, what is... She got a flower in her head. Like, where you going? To a Quinceañera? Like a Quinceañera, bitch? Where you going? Like, what, you 16? Which is your birthday, bitch? Like, where you at? Jocelyn, let me address you for a second. Even though I am starting to not hate Jocelyn and like her a little bit more this season, I want to say this. I'm ready for you to start referring to Mimi as Molly DeMay, and she needs to come and clean your apartment. Bitch, you're not a celebrity, so you can't get your apartment cleaned by Mimi and her services. But on the upside of that, did you see the trifling ass apartment that Jocelyn lives in? That was some trifling, nasty shit. That's why they seldom do wide shots, because they don't want you to see how fucking trifling these people are. Bitch, how your clothes hanging out the drawers? How the fuck is that shit everywhere? Stevie laying in the bed makes the apartment even more motherfucking dirty. Just dirty ass apartment. Bitch, I like your bed. Some of that, the furniture was like, what the fuck is happening in this living room? Bitch, is this psychedelic? Is this a Barbie? Bitch, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Her apartment gave me a headache. It made me dizzy. It made me want to throw up. It was so much shit going on in that apartment. It just drives me insane how nigga be like, oh, let me leave Molly the maid, but when you get to this bitch house, she ain't cooking shit for you. Her fucking house is dirty. She has nothing to offer you besides pussy and the money that she makes off of her shows. Cause she knows she ain't doing no fucking shows. She ain't making no music. So I mean, she making music, but it ain't reaching us. So I don't know what the fuck going on with that. But she do her little, you know, hosting the parties and shit like that. That's what these hoes on reality shows do. They host parties to get their little ducats. Ain't no haterade involved. Because bitch, I will be doing the exact same fucking thing. I don't drink, but I be in that bitch with a freaking dress on. Hey, I put the pose. Cause I cannot deal with you and my little maid every day with your bullshit, okay? Mimi has been there for 15 years, okay? Mimi is thirsty, hungry. She been there all that time. And look at her. She got the little wrinkle here. She got the little wrinkle here. And I don't have time for that. Jocelyn Hernandez does not have time for that, okay? See? And que quiero. Esta es la que se mata. Can't got time for this shit. And move on like Maya. Silk the Shaka. No rapping. I respect the fact that Jocelyn will put 1 + 1 and it'll equal 2 in her head. But at the same time, she'll go back and be like, that shit equal 2, but I'ma still write down the wrong answer. Like, that's the type of bitch Jocelyn is. Like, you know Stevie is a fucking asshole and he's horrible. And you can see that because of, look at the shit that Mimi been going through. 15 years of this fuck shit. Now she all wrinkled and you said she don't have nothing to show for it. Well, I feel like she's got a whole bunch of celebrity clients that she has to show for it. And she has a kid to show for it. And the fact that even though he always runs to your cooch for whenever he wants to get it in, obviously, he's still running after hers. I just want to bring everybody into perspective right quick. The more I watch this, the more I feel bad for her, because I feel like this is what happens when there are no parents involved. When nobody is there to tell their daughter that you're beautiful, I love you, you know, you can be whatever you want to be. When you don't have somebody there to instill that in a child, she grows up to be fucking Jocelyn. She tell him that she don't want to deal with this no more, Stevie. And he said, well, bitch, you know, it's going how it's going. I've been doing enough. You want everything to happen overnight. The shit not going to happen overnight. You want to be in a new space? Bitch, move. But God damn it, I'm still gonna get that pussy, and I'm still gonna be running that ass, and you still gonna be giving me my motherfucking percentage. The fuck out my face and go fix me some breakfast. I ain't fixing you shit. Call your mother that made that fix you some breakfast. And I'm like, see, I don't like how they try to make that seem like Mimi the dumb one because she know how to cook breakfast. Bitch, you the one that's dumb because you can't put together a fucking taco with eggs and bacon in it. Scrappy gets back from Miami, and him and Erica have a conversation about how both of their mamas are fucking tripping, about how everybody in the business naive, everybody in the motherfucking business wondering what we doing, how they doing. And Scrappy is coming from the standpoint where your mama has fucked over you as well, Erica. So I don't know why she feel the need to act like I'm the only motherfucker that done fucked over Erica Dixon out this bitch. But I digress. I'm gonna go talk to the bitch. I'm gonna go talk to Mignon and get her life together. That's the mama name, Mignon. We're gonna go talk to Mignon so that she will understand that I really want to marry your ass. Because Erica is feeling like you need to talk to my mama so that her spirits can be cleared for this wedding. Y'all know the Scrappy's real name was Daryl? Did y'all know that? That nigga look like a Daryl. That nigga look like a Daryl. Hey, Daryl. I'm calling nigga Daryl from now on. Daryl, sit your ass down. That nigga named Daryl. Anyway. Finally meet DJ Tracy Steele. I have heard of Tracy Steele before. So this is not one of those people where you be like, who the fuck is this bitch? I've actually heard and seen Tracy Steele before. So okay. Tracy Steele has a baby daddy named DJ Baby Drew, okay? DJ Baby Drew is her baby motherfucking daddy. He is the DJ for Chris Brown. You know, you know, all that shit. Moving and shit. Gold hair, dancing, fucking Rihanna, fucking Pikachu. That nigga, okay? Y'all know who that is. Anyway, so he brings the Lil Drew, the baby, to the radio station to see Tracy, and he brings these Daha shirts, Daha t-shirts. Daha is for these hoes around other hoes or some shit like that. I don't remember what he said. All I know is at the end of the day, you don't need a secret way to talk about hoes. Hoes don't need secret languages for the hoes. Because everybody knows who the hoes are. Because the hoes are for who? They're for everybody. So everybody knows who the hoes are. Like, why are you trying to come up with secret names to call hoes so they won't know that you calling them a hoe? Why? They know they hoes. Everybody know they hoes. Why we gotta hide to hold them? I know you. Wait, her main issue with him is that he brings all of the hoes, the highs, the Pop-Tart bitches, popping out the toast. They ain't never met this bitch before, but you got her around my kid. She has a problem with that. He says that he doesn't bring all of the bitches around the kids, and I kind of feel like you's a fucking lie, nigga. You probably do bring them bitches around your kid. You play with your little kid, you take him to the park, wherever he want to go, you come home, he go to sleep, you call your bitch over, you fucking her, you dealing with her. You know what I mean? In the morning, the baby wake up, the bitch walking around in a t-shirt. You're like, who the fuck is that? That's not mommy. Oh my God, dysfunction. What the fuck? But she went too hard to me because I feel like, yeah, you shouldn't want hoes around your kid. But at the same time, you know the type of nigga you was dealing with before you got pregnant. So that's what annoys me about women. When they find men in the state that they're in and think that somehow that's gonna change because they pop a child out of their coochie. Sorry, but if you didn't notice, having a baby don't make nobody grow the fuck up, and it's definitely not gonna make no man decide he gonna stop taking apart on all of the free pussy that's being thrown in his face because he's Chris Brown's D. He cheated on Tracy while she was pregnant. I don't know about y'all, but that's the most disrespectful shit a man can do. Like, a woman is already going through the motions, feeling like shit about herself, and doing the ultimate thing. Like, you feel like a guy, like when I was watching Scandal, you feel like a guy when you kill somebody. You're a fucking idiot. People die by accident. The fuck you talking about? You want to feel like a guy? Have somebody in your fucking womb. That's some god shit. Birthing bitches. That's some godlike shit. Read about her problem is, don't bring the bitches around my kid. And she storms out, and I'm like, bitch, you gonna have a stroke before you hit 50 because you worrying about him and all the bitches that he bring around your kid. You can't dictate what no man gonna do, so you might as well get that the fuck out your head, Tracy Steele. I don't know how old you are, but that's something that you should have learned a long time ago, talking about you been around this block all these times. Bitch, then you should know that you're not about to keep the hoes from around the kid. If you want to keep the hoes from around the kid, then you keep the kid in your eyes. Mimi and K. Michelle go boxing, so Mimi could get some of this bent up frustration out of her body because she all muscular in the shoulders and shit. And I'm like, bitch, why don't you go use some of that on Jocelyn? You want beat up fucking boxes and doing all this shit that you're doing right now in boxing with K. Michelle and her fake booty. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, when I seen K. Michelle ass from that side point of view, from the back side point, I'm like, there's no way in fucking hell her ass is real. I'm not mad at you for having ass implants, but won't you be real and fucking tell the truth about it? Don't be sitting up there talking about this is awesome cornbread shit. Bitch, I've seen old pictures of you. That's not your ass. Don't be trying to convince nobody of that shit no more, K. Michelle. Just be gossip game, y'all. The gossip game thing. that bitch is gay. She can lie all she wants to. That hoe got on a cardigan and shades. She's gay. So Mimi is like, her cup runneth over with this fuck shit. So she has decided that she's going to move into an apartment. She's not even gonna try to find a house like she was trying to do before. She gonna go ahead and get her house. Ain't nobody got time to be sticking around waiting for Stevie J for whenever he decides to bring his ass back to the house, because you know ever since she bit the piss out his face, he hasn't been back home. Everybody wanted me to talk about the fact that she bit his face. Jocelyn said the bitch was thirsty and hungry, so I guess that's why she bit his face. But at the same time, I'm one of them people that if I'm mad enough and you holding me, I will bite your ass too. You gonna hold my hands, nigga? You can't hold my teeth. I would do that. Ask him. He's been bit before. Fucking stupid for thinking that you was about to move into that man house and stop him from bringing Jocelyn around your kid. You fucking stupid. You can't control what no man gonna do. I wrote a song and told you that you can't fucking raise no man. I was listening to that song in my car today. K Michelle already told you, bitch. She wrote the song for you and Erica that if he didn't learn what the fuck he was supposed to learn with the first pussy that he was involved with, which is his mama, the very first pussy that he didn't came out of, and you mean to tell me you think you about to teach him something new? Let me tell you something. This one right here, mama told him already before I got you. Jocelyn goes to meet with her party booker. I forgot the girl name, but the girl's face was like, I don't know, something about her face was bothering me. I guess the fact that she was bucking Jocelyn up made my nerves kind of bad, because I feel like I've heard them little samples of her rapping Spanish, and I must say that that might be cool for the Spanish community, but for everybody else that don't understand this shit, they're not gonna want to listen to that. That's not gonna be mainstream, and she can't sing and she can't speak English, so how the fuck she gonna be a real mainstream rapper or a singer? So I really want them to stop with that shit. She can't be a model because she has fake shit, and most models don't really have fake. I'm just saying, like, I feel like where's Jocelyn getting this from that she's about to be this big star? The only reason you are a big star is because your ass is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's the only fucking reason. I don't think you ever gonna be like a real big star from the music. I just don't. And that's because I don't see the talent. I don't see it. I see where you act a fool and where you have, like, you know, nice makeup now, and where your big fake ass is protruding outside of them little nasty ass shorts that you always wearing everywhere you fucking go. Shout out to I'm the Realist for putting it out there that when she met the bitch, she had the same fucking shorts on that the bitch had on the show. Just saying. And I just kind of feel like, no. I would like to know what record company is gonna back her. If they got a record company that's gonna back Jocelyn, they need to have a record company that's gonna back Erica. Same bitch, different quarter. So Jocelyn is talking about how she don't have her contract, and the girl is talking about you need to get that contract so you can find how long you're gonna be in contract with him. She was like, Stevie is a hater and he just wanna keep you under his thumb, bucking Jocelyn head up. So Jocelyn is now setting her mind that she needs to get this contract from Stevie, because she was just fucking and sucking him and just took the contract and she didn't know what it said. She just signed it because she didn't think it was gonna be real. I mean, she didn't know what was gonna happen. She didn't know she was gonna be a star. And I'm like, so you don't have a copy of a contract that you signed? You don't? She like, no, I don't have Stevie. Stevie could own me. I mean, he could own my breast, he could own my cootie cat, he could own my eyes, my toes, my nose, my lips. Oh, Dios míos. And I'm like, oh, so now you won't cross your heart and pray that he don't own you? Bitch, he in here already. I don't know if you realize it, but the nigga in here, you think that y'all working, but in all honesty, y'all doing parties because people like to see all of that stupid shit that y'all do. But at the same time, that's the money that you making. You better make the party money while you can make it, stack it, invest it in some shit, open your own business, probably something that's got to do with, matter of fact, Jocelyn, open up a motherfucking strip club in Atlanta. That's what you do. That's what you do. You open up a fucking strip club, get you some bad bitch dancers in that bitch. That's what you need to do. Fuck that music career. Use that money from them parties and turn that shit into a business that's gonna always make you some money. And everybody know that ass clapping always makes money. Mama D goes to pick up Shay. Y'all, I gotta put the laptop down because the way Mama D got out the motherfucking car and stood there, come getting on this boat. Come get on this boat so we can float. Really, Mama D? You and Shay going to float on a boat? Is she going to come up missing after? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you going to pick her up like y'all about to go on a date, like y'all about to fuck? Another thing, Jafar, let me ask you, why your hair at the top never laying down on the weave? Like, that's what I want to know. If you going to have the hair out at the top, I'm going to need for it to lay down on the weave. Her fucking hair be blowing and then the weave all wavy and shit all down here and shit, this kinky curly weave with this straight ass hair up at the top. Bitch, you do what? What are we doing, Mama D? What are we doing with the weave? Shay, how could you sit in a fucking car with her and never say nothing about her hair? Preach, hallelujah, what the fuck? Seriously, Shay? You need to get you a fucking life and stop crying over Daryl, because Daryl don't want you. He want Erica. And if I was Daryl, I would want Erica too. You're the type of chick that niggas smoke, hang, watch the game, fuck, and then send their ass back to their own little 1-bedroom studio apartment, and then they go home to their baby mama and their kid and have Sunday dinner with the moms and put a fucking ring on it. Like, that's what Erica is. You're not in that lane, because guess what? Flavor Flav didn't give you a clock. And Tracy goes over to Big Drew house to pick up her son, and they're gonna have dinner, have family time. They're trying to do the family thing. But at the same time, this nigga opens up his mouth and says, look, I want to open up a sneaker store down here so I can stay down here in Atlanta, so I can be here with my kid. Like, he basically using what she wants from him to get what he wants from her. She's stupid because she didn't realize that. So she's actually going to think about giving him half of the $50,000 that he needs to open up the sneaker store. And I'm like, y'all not together. Y'all not together. You got a son, but y'all don't live together. Y'all not together. Y'all don't claim each other. You only baby moms, but you still giving this nigga money to invest in businesses, and then you gonna turn around and say a bitch better not be a groupie bitch better not be running it if she in there. And then I remember the last time I co-signed for the truck, and then you had a groupie bitch driving a truck, and I'm like, then bitch, if you ain't learned by now to stop giving a nigga money, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like, I hate when people be stupid and then they be sitting up there like replaying all the fucked up shit dude did to him, but then they go right back into the situation so they can have more shit to add on to the list of what dude did to him. If anybody's stupid in this situation, is you. Drew gonna get what he gonna get out the situation. If that mean money and still having your ass on his side for whenever he needs somebody on his side, like, I just don't understand why you gonna play the wife position and ain't nobody giving you the motherfucking title. To each its own. I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's stupid to me. I would not do this shit. You wouldn't catch Bondy out this bitch tricking off money to a nigga and we don't even go together? Girl, bye-bye. Tracy wants to be with that man. That's why she's so upset about all the bitches. She gets upset about the bitches like she's still the wifey. Like she's still in a position. Like she's still the old lady. All of that shit talking about, oh, I don't want him around my son, but yet you sitting up there screaming and howling about the hoes right around your son. Just because he was in the other room in that little bitty ass apartment don't mean he ain't hear what the fuck was going on. You got it fucked up, Tracy still. So then Scrappy goes over to Erica's mama house so they can sit down and have a conversation, and she like, how you know you want to marry my daughter? How you know you not gonna cheat no more? And he's like, with all due respect, I mean, you put Erica through some stuff too. I'm just saying. So, and she was like, you're right, I left Erica 5 years because I had a drug problem. I had to go get myself together, and I left him where I left him at, but they wasn't on the street. So it's all cool, don't worry about that, I'm cool. But at the same time, I can't judge nobody. And I'm like, let me tell you something. If I was the mama, I'd have been like, first of all, what happened between me and Erica back then is between me and Erica, because I will always be her mother. Regardless of whether I had a drug problem or not, I will always be her mother. You, on the other hand, will come and go like you have, which is why I have issues, which is why I'm worried, because you have come and gone a lot. I like the fact that he tried to bring that up as a counteract to him not being a good boyfriend, or him not being a good man, or not really showing that he's ready for marriage. You want to try to bring up the fact that she left Erica when they was kids because she had a drug problem. That ain't your fucking business for you to bring it up. I didn't like that. If I was the mama, I would have went fucking off on him. But she's trying to be calm and keep everything together, and told him that I can't judge you, and welcome to the family, son-in-law. And he all happy, smiling and shit. Daryl, go sit your fucking ass in the corner, because your mama, she may not have left you and been on drugs, but goddamn it, she did you a great disservice. She did you a great disservice because her fucking ass is crazy. Mama D is just delusional and fucking crazy, and I don't understand how crazy people that don't take their medicine can raise children and then be pimps. You wasn't doing nothing. Like the Erica mama was on drugs. You was a fucking pimp. Hello, both illegal. Get your fucking life. Jocelyn goes to ask Stevie about her contract, and he was like, don't ask me about that motherfucking contract again. She just totally ignored him. She was like, okay, see, I need my contract, Stevie. Okay, I need my contract. What, you trying to keep it from me, Stevie? You trying to keep the contract from me? Why you trying to keep the contract from me, Stevie? He's like, well, I haven't been getting my 30% off of the things that you've been doing. Well, I haven't been giving you your 30% because I don't have my contract, Stevie. Maybe if I have my contract, then you get your 30%, Stevie. And he was like, yeah, all right, whatever. So obviously he gonna give her contract now. And I'm like, Nigga, you let me tell you something, right? I don't even understand Stevie. I don't understand Stevie at all. He like I don't get it, because even with Jocelyn, you want to fuck her, but you really don't have no love for her, because you degrade her and treat her like shit and try to keep her on a low level of self-esteem, so she'll always feel like she needs you. And regardless to all that rah-rah shit she be doing, he knows that deep inside she feel like he gonna be there for her, so that's why she don't never really want to say fuck him. I know that's really what it is. So especially, I just felt really bad for Jocelyn as a person, because you think you're a bad bitch, because to you a bad bitch is all this aesthetic shit. You got fake boobs, you got a fake ass, you got 99 weaves, you got on all your whole life shit, you got on your furrows, you know, your face is beat to the gods. So you think that makes you a bad bitch. That don't make you a bad bitch. I just want to tell you that all that superficial shit do not make you a bad bitch. If you were a real bad bitch, you would not allow a nigga to tell you that he owns you. That's what you wouldn't do. I'm just saying, like, real bad bitches don't allow themselves to be disrespected, and she allows herself to be disrespected at every turn, and she even plays into the disrespect. So I feel sorry for her, but at the same time, it's like you can only feel sorry for somebody for so long. When are you gonna start taking responsibility for yourself? I don't go all deep in, but I'm just saying, y'all gotta learn from this shit sometimes. Don't just be sitting up there watching this shit and don't learn nothing from it. Take something from the fuck shit. That's all I'm saying. Scrappy is in the studio, and Mama D comes in there saying that she, you know, she don't like Erica and she likes Shay, and she want him to at least talk to Shay and all of this. She said once bitten, twice shot. Keep one eye open for the bad guy. This is your warning. Keep your eyes open. I was like, bitch, is this a fucking fairy tale? Like, Lion King came on this weekend, y'all, and I was in that bitch with that be prepared. Don't. Be prepared. Shay just basically comes in and starts crying, saying how she felt like he did her dirty because he never told her. Why couldn't he have been more open with the situation? And unplug the laptop. And I understand where she coming from. Like, if I'm your friend, why you couldn't keep it 100 with me and tell me that you wanted to be with your baby mama, instead of like pushing me to the side and then me finding out on fucking national TV that you about to marry this bitch. But at the same time, Shay, you was never put in a situation to feel like you was gonna be wifey. When did he ever put you in that situation? He never really left her alone. So she crying and shit, talking about how I wanted to hate you. Did y'all see how many times she wiped under her eyes? I was like, bitch, what are you wiping? I don't see no fucking, like, I tried to hate you, but I can't. And I love you, but I want you to be happy. So I'm just gonna let you go about your life, and I'm just gonna do me. And I'm like, Shay, grow the fuck up. Like, where is your badge? Where's your badge? Is it in Scrappy's pocket or some shit like that? Or maybe it's in the backseat of Mama D's fucking car with the one headlight out. Like, in all honesty, Erica could probably do much better. She could do much better. She probably can get somebody that's really got some bank. Have you seen the bone structure? She need to be somebody model, like, for real. Like, I feel like Erica in herself can do so much more on her own than in conjunction with him and this fuck shit going back and forth between him and Shay. I mean, between her and Shay. But to each his own. Stevie J goes over to Benzino house to get some advice on the fact that all his bitches are going crazy. Jocelyn thinks that she can just tell him anything and talk to him any kind of way. And Benzino is like, Sleazo, you let that shit happen. You created that monster, and you need to go fucking home and try to work that shit out with Mimi, but that's not what you're trying to do. You want to be out here with this bitch. And it sounded to me like Dorian was a little upset because it seems that he didn't even have a phone number on Stevie J. How you gonna leave your main bitch out? We all know that Benzino is the main bitch. Come on now, Stevie. How you gonna leave your main dog out, you know what I'm saying, with no phone number, and then show up at nigga house talking about, can I sleep over here? Benzino was like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You cannot sleep here tonight. Go home to Mimi and try to work that shit out. Benzino, I know that you don't know, but use another side hoe. I just wanted you to know that. Because that whole conversation gave me side hoe tease. Even though I feel like Benzino was giving this nigga some real deal advice, but he not going to take it because in his mind, it don't matter. He was saying, he was like, you don't care about how the shit that you do affect nobody else but yourself. You don't care about how this affect Mimi or how it affects Jocelyn or how it affect me when you stop calling and stop fucking with me on this music shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't give a fuck about how this affect nobody else but yourself. So you need to get your ass the fuck up out my house and go ahead to Mimi and try to fix that shit. Stevie leaves and goes to get flowers and shit and a present and takes it home to Mimi. Mimi is like, this nigga ain't came home with flowers in 15 years. She says, you know, she sits down with him and tells him that she's moving. And he's like, I need to go to the place and see the place so I can make sure that it's cool for my daughter. And she was like, I don't need your fucking permission to move. I'm moving. We're not going to be together. And that's just what it is. He brought her the roses, but gonna sit up there plucking off the roses. She loves me. She loves me not. Yeah, you loved me when I was on top back in the day when I was on top. She was like, nigga, you ain't been on top in a long motherfucking time, okay? You just got back on some fucking money. Nigga, you just got a car and I'm still leaving your ass. And I'd have been like, I'd have been all that for Mimi if I didn't think that, like, her telling him she still loves him. I feel like, oh, I'm gonna always love you because you're the father of my child. Don't say that shit. Like, you could feel that way. Stop saying that shit. Because all he hear is, I love you. That's all he hear. Like, I feel like she leaves too many places open for him to keep coming at her. But she goes upstairs and packs her shit and is getting, you know, packing her shit to walk out the door, and security is holding him back because obviously he was gonna go and try to, you know, choke her ass up to keep her in the fucking house because she told him that she was leaving. And I was like, this is how we know that Stevie J really be beating the fuck out people, because security came before he just got up, and security's like, no, Stevie J, you're not going over there. No, let her get her shit and leave. Leave her alone. She must have told the security guards, I'm going to get my shit and leave. Please make sure he don't come and fuck with me. And I feel like that scene right there was the catchback for that Molly the Maid shit. That was the catchback for that. Oh, you want to treat me like I ain't shit? I'ma chuck deuces at your fucking ass. Go be with your fucking prostitute. Go be with your hoe. Go ahead and be with her then. Like, it just be the same situation with different people. Mimi, you ain't no different from Jocelyn. Yeah, you may not open your legs for the hold'em, you know what I'm saying, in that way. But who knows that you weren't doing that at the beginning of your, you know, of your life. When you was in your 20s. Like, Jocelyn, you want to be run through, be ran through. And so security was tossing little Stevie J ass around, and we gotta wait till next episode because Mimi didn't want to let him know where she lived at. And I was just like, oh gosh, Mimi, y'all are on TV. Stop putting on a show. You know you're gonna let that nigga know where you live at sooner or later. But anyway, you guys, that was Love and Hip Hop. It was good. This second episode was pretty good, especially that little last scene when Stevie J legs was like flying in the air because he got picked up by that big ass security guard. Like, little nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Sit your fucking ass down. But anyway, you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed the review. More to come. I know it wasn't as elaborate and everything. I had planned to do skits and everything for this review, but I wasn't feeling good and time just did not permit it. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway. But like I said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. And I will see y'all in my next video, which will be Bad Girls Club, and it will be up tomorrow. So peace, love, and chicken grease.